what have you seen in the people that you work with where they're approaching their goals or what they accomplish, their aspirations with a mindset of this way or that way, negatively or positive?
Yeah. So I think that, and this may not be a surprise, is that for clients or for individuals, even couples who have a more positive outlook on being able to achieve their goals, but not only just like a positive outlook, but a positive perspective on their own ability and capability, they're going to be more likely to be able to achieve or accomplish whatever it is that they've set out. And I know that you know this as well, but I'll just say it that clients who have maybe a more positive outlook also tend to create goals that are SMART.
Mhm.
And SMART is an acronym, right? And so they tend to create these goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, right? Realistic, all the things. Clients that maybe have a more negative outlook tend to kind of shoot for things that maybe aren't realistic. And then it becomes this almost self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, not all. I'm not trying to generalize here, but certainly those that and have that more negative mindset tend to do that. So when looking at these traits or characteristics, having a positive mindset, and I guess maybe we should clarify here too, Preston, just from a myth standpoint, is that a positive mindset doesn't mean that you think 24/7 that everything is sunshine and roses and is going to be great, right? Like that, I think that that can be a misconception when we talk about like a positive mindset. And maybe there's a better word
Oh
choice
no,
kind of
you
there
you you
for it.
you stole. That's why you're an expert, because you stole my question because of my thought process. Because there is a myth around there about a
Yeah,
positiveness solves everything, and then that's way life is linear and not necessarily a step ladder, right? And so I've
right.
heard of this term called toxic positivity, to where it doesn't help you
Yeah,
with processing just the ebbs and flows of life. So yes, keep going with that, because that could really be a barrier to progress and actually be hurtful to someone's journey if the myth is overbearing, saying if I'm not thinking positive, then something's wrong with me.
right. I think that what I at least coach or encourage clients to do, taking a positive aspect, it's probably more maybe looking at it from a realistic standpoint while focusing on maybe the positive side or the strength side or, the resilience that it takes, to maybe lean into the more hopeful outcomes, if you will. And so, trying to shift our mind or our thinking to if working out 3 days a week is our goal, or if losing 20 pounds like is our goal, right? Let's shift our focus from a positive, place. Like, how can we embody what are the strengths that we already have that we can draw upon that allow us to maybe achieve that? What are the values or traits that we have? Maybe we're really good at waking up early in the morning. That's a
Yeah.
strength. And so if a strength of ours is that we can naturally wake up early in the morning, and not be a bear, then let's capitalize on that. Maybe that's the best time to go and work out to achieve that goal. So I'm using that as just kind of an example, place when we're talking about drawing upon strengths. But from a positive place, like being able to break, whatever it is our goals are, our resolutions are, break it down. And then looking at what are our strengths? What are our traits? What are the things that naturally come maybe easier for us or that we're more capable in being able to do? And let's then focus our efforts in that vein. And clients who are able to do that certainly have better outcomes than ones who make unrealistic plans like I'm going to work out 5 days a week and I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, even though I hate getting up early and,
Right, right.
I'm not really able to do that
Right,
well.
right,
Yeah.
and because as long as it's not like a limiting belief, believing that, because it goes along with what you just said about SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So thinking positive that you can do it. Like abundance is for you. Prospering is for you. Thriving is for you. Commitment, paying yourself with inputs that are going to help you prosper is for you. And aligning your values is for you. So aligning all these positive aspects is what I hear from you is going to help you, push through. Let's introduce some what we what fancy terms, psychology and all these terms. PERMA. It sounds like an outfit. But
Hmm.
right, the
It
perma
does.
traits I have them written down here because I wanted to remember them correctly. So positive emotion, engagements, relationships, and accomplishment. So positive emotion, engagement, relationships, and accomplishments. So those perma traits, that positive psychology, um, those together can help us, walk the path.